Welcome, card modelers. This tutorial is to show you how to make clear canopies for your models using clear packing tape. It's fairly simple and inexpensive, not to mention it creates a more realistic appearance for your models. For this tutorial I'm using the MiG-3 from Fiddler's Green. This canopy is pretty simple to make and is one of the more easy ones to start with. Well, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to copy the canopy for the MiG-3 on a sheet of typing paper. Typing paper, not cardstock. You can either copy the entire page with the canopy on it, or you can use the PDF tools and go to Select Zoom, scroll down to Snapshot tool, then highlight just the canopy and print it out on the regular paper, as I did here. Carefully cut out all the window panels. Okay, be as careful as you can, to stay around the lines. And once you've got that done, then we're ready to apply tape. And for that, we're going to need a very clean surface. For applying tape, you want a really nice, smooth, and clean surface. I use the top of my desk, and I clean it with 409 or window cleaner. Perhaps a small piece of glass you could use. But in any event, you want it as clean as you can possibly get it before you install the tape. Now, I use a 2-inch wide clear packing tape that I get from the dollar store. So you just tear off a piece, carefully lay it down on the canopy, and then go around it with your fingers real quick and fill it in. What you might think about doing if you have a canopy that's, say the outside, this one's white, if it's blue, red, whatever it may be, you might want to turn the canopy over on the back and then kind of color the back side of that before you cut out the windows and apply the tape so the white won't show inside the canopy if it is a different color. This one happens to be white, so it doesn't really matter. Once that's done, you lift the tape off. It'll have somewhat of a film on it, which is basically normal. Once the other tape goes on, that'll clear right up and it won't affect it at all. Clear. Next thing you want to do is cut out the entire frame of the canopy. I usually wait and cut the tabs out after I get the outside frame cut out. There we go. And now it's when you got to be a little careful. We want to cut out these tabs. So watch where you hold it so you don't wind up getting fingerprints all over the canopy frame. There's one. 2, and you continue likewise all the way around the canopy till you get all the tabs cut. Now that we have all the tabs cut off, what we need to do is turn it over and lay it down and get it as flat as you possibly can. Then we want to take another strip of tape and carefully place it. Now you'll notice this will kind of lift up off the table as I get close. There we go. Put it down and do the same thing. You want to go around it. Make sure it's tightly fitted. Now this is one reason that we use typing paper instead of the thick cardstock. With the thick cardstock, what happens is you start getting a separation around the out frame of the window. And plus once you get 2 sides of tape plus the typing paper, it's plenty strong enough. All right. Now all we need to do is trim around the outside of the canopy, and we don't want to cut out the tape tabs now. We need those to stay. So we just trim all the way around. Like so. And then we pick up the the remaining tape, get it out of the way, if I can get a hold of it. There we go. Now I like to cut the tabs close to the front and back of the windshields. That way the overlapping tape is on the front and the back, and it's a little less visible because usually the model is viewed from the side or three-quarter front or something like that. It just makes it just a little bit nicer. And if it's a really big job, what you can do is trim some of the overlapping tape tabs. Okay, now we've got it trimmed off. We've got our tabs ready. All we need to do now is form the canopy. So, to form the canopy, we just kind of bend the canopy into shape, take the two separate ends of the front of the canopy in this case, and squeeze it together with the tape. We do the same at the back. Line the ends up, squeeze the tape together, and voila, we've got a canopy. I take Tester's plastic glue and I go around the outside of the canopy, and then I press it onto the model, hold it for a few seconds until it dries, and then voila, you've got a clear canopy. Relatively simple, definitely inexpensive, and really sets the model off. Now you can start working on how you're going to detail the inside of the model. This is your modeling pal, Bob. Let's have fun modeling.